Daniel Levarsky. I'm a co-founder and chief strategy officer of their geospatial analytics. The company develops geospatial solutions mainly for real estate professionals. One of them is City Performer, which you currently see. City Performer has a very clear value proposition. We like to call it as a sixth sense for real estate professionals. It is an advanced location analytics application which evaluates quality of environment, well-being, safety, mobility, services, free time activities, property sale and rental prices, and many other attributes in cities. Currently on the screen, you can see a location analytics of Duomo in Milan, location analytics around Duomo. Every index is broken down into six categories that define this index. The first, as I have mentioned, is the environment, and the last one is free time activities or relax. You can see that the overall index, which is here, the 87%, is quite good in the location. And if I scroll below, you can see why the index is so good in the location, because environment in this location is 8.01, which is defined by the following indicators, such as availability of greenery and parks, noise from roads. We can see that there is basically none noise from roads around Duomo. There is quite fair and good air quality in the location, and good waste and water. If I scroll again below, this is category well-being, which is defined currently by the following indicators: whether that location is based or located in a residential or industrial zone. We can see that the well-being category is also very well around Duomo, which means it is great place for living. Below is safety, which is next category, the third one in a row. A safety category is defined by these indicators: the level of crime, car thefts, property crimes, violent crimes, and how safe it is to walk during day and during night in that location. Mobility has indicators such as accessibility of public transport stations, availability of parking. You can see the nearest parking is 90 meters away from Duomo, from the location, the address, and also availability of micromobility, which means, or which can be, for instance, bike sharing and other forms of micromobility. If you prefer, you can also add here new points, new locations, and the City Performer will calculate the average time to get to that location from Duomo to the location which you edit, by walk, by car, and by other public transport means. The next category are services in the location. Services are indicated by availability of public services, education, shopping, and healthcare in that location. We can see that services are great around Duomo. We can see on the map, hopefully the connection will not run out, that the services in the location are very good. We have many shops. I think you can compare it with real life data if our data match real situations. And next, the last category which defines the overall index is the relax or free time activities, and this is defined by availability of restaurants, food, sport, and cultural events in that location. Again, very well, very great score. So we can see many restaurants around Duomo. Maybe we can switch to another city so you can see how the solution works.
Yes, please, Daniel.
Yes, this is location analytics of the shard location in London, we can see that the location quality is a little bit lower than around Duomo in Milan. And again, it is defined by the same categories and indicators as Duomo. One important thing is that currently City Performer is available in London, Brussels, Paris, Berlin, Vienna, Prague, Bratislava, and Milan. However, we can add basically any city that you would wish you would like to see in a City Performer. Application is available. City Performer is available through web application, but also through API, which means that data analytics and indices from City Performer can be integrated to your website. And basically, I think that's all for introduction. Maybe now I will be glad to be asked questions from your side.
What are your ideal customers? Who are the people who are interested in this kind of information?
Yes, we have developed City Performer in partnership with CEPI, the European Association of Real Estate Professions, which is based in Brussels, which suggests that our main customers or main users are real estate agents. However, we are also working with property valuers and property developers. So this is the main group of end users that we focus on today.
Can you explain us the reasons why these kind of two groups can be interesting?
Yes. Well, the reason why real estate agents and brokers can be interested in City Performer. City Performer enables real estate agents or provides them with information that enables real estate agents to recommend to their clients the best location that fits their clients' needs. So for instance, if there is a four-member family with two parents and two children, they will perhaps prefer a good environment, good mobility to get to work, to get to schools, and great services because they have a small children, so they will assume that they will live in a place, in a location with a good availability of education. So based on this data, based on this information, the real estate agent can easily recommend a location that fits exactly these needs, because today not all property buyers are only considering price of their property, but also location plays a key role. So this is the main reason. Regarding to property valuers, property valuers use different appraisal and valuation methods in their work. We aim to mainly focus on the market side and market data that they use. For instance, we also aggregate property sale and rental prices in locations and other attributes, as you can see, which play and which are essential in evaluating the property's value. And the last group is real estate developers, and for developers we have prepared a location rating system which enables them to promote their property's location to tenants and to property buyers, because as I have mentioned, in the case of real estate agents, potential buyers also want to see how great that location is when they are moving in that location. So this location rating for residential real estate developers enables them to promote the strengths, the main drivers, why people should buy a apartment or a house in location. Please.
I would like to know if there are somebody from the audience that want to make some questions, and if not, if you have an example of, I mean, what is the chart, what is the report that you can print or you can transfer to the client?
Okay.
What is the result when you print, you give to the client what you give?
Yes, basically this is the report which you can export also to the PDF or here on a web application, which you can then send to your clients or teammates who want to work with you. And based on this information, which can be attached to the basic information about apartment or about basically any property, and based on this information, potential customer, your client, can decide if that location satisfies his preferences and needs.
Okay. Do you have some, for example, do you have any, when I see your presentation, do you have any connection with somehow the sustainability development of the cities?
Yes.
Can be used as a monitor of this kind of issue?
Yes. The solution, the city performer, and the indices and algorithms behind we have developed them with a group of urbanists and urban planners with vast experience in planning cities and around Europe mainly. And these sustainability and environmentally friendly goals have been our priority to include them in a city performer. So you can also measure and compare how different locations differ in terms of environment, because these data are not displayed for whole city. It is displayed for specific location, meaning 100 meters by 100 meters. So, for instance, when you are a property agent in Milan, you can compare how different city districts differ in their environment quality, and also safety, and also in other indicators.
Where do you take the information that you present?
Yes, we use satellite data from Copernicus program, which is our one of the main sources of information. We also use data from open data portals or web mapping applications, and we also have our partners that provide us with the data around about air quality, and also about safety and other data. How it works: we receive this data in a raw structure, and we have a backend analytics behind, which automatically processes this data and calculates indices basically instantly.
Thank you very much. There is any question from the audience? Any participant that want to make a question? Who are your competitors? How there are other programs similar to yours or are quite unique? Can you indicate some competitors?
Yes. Maybe I will mainly describe the benefits. What we are trying to do is to consolidate and to aggregate all the information about location in one solution. Basically, this information could be found all over the places, but our ambition is to provide them in a structured form, which is easy to read and to provide other decisions based on this. So this is one of the key benefits. Who are our competitors? There are mainly two providers in Europe that we are, which we perceive as a competitor. One is in Austria, in Vienna, and another one is in Belgium. However, I would modestly say that our solution is more scalable because we are covering already nine European countries, and we can scale, more. So that's our another benefit, and we not just provide compared to these our potential competitors, we do not only visualize the specific points of interest on a map, as you can see here, but also we try to name them, name indicators, quantify this data, and also not just quantify it, but also present quality of the location, which is, I think, very good added value to real estate professionals.
Thank you. We have a question from Ukraine. Katerina Pilichuk is asking about the Ukrainian market. I give the floor to Katerina Pilichuk, who is a member of the FIABCI board and very active in Ukrainian chapter, but not all.
Thank you, Antonio. I'm surprised that you give me a floor. Thank you very much. The question is that how we practically can use this in Ukraine, because recently we have two public members in our chapter from different regions, and both of them, as I know, they were looking for such solutions to monitor the environmental situation in the city, and they practically even had some kind of applications or something which were proposed to them, but still, as I see here, it is like a complex solution. So how we practically can provide it to the cities, and how much does it cost for the city?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you, Katerina.
Thank you very much. This can be done very easily. To be honest, we have not received a request to expand on Ukraine market, even though we are just a neighboring country. We are based in Slovakia, but this can be, as I have mentioned, completed in a few weeks. It depends on which city you would like to have covered and included in City Performer. What would be the cost? It depends if our customers will be a real estate agent. As I have mentioned, they have two options. They can use our web application, which currently is priced at 19.99 euros per month per user, or use the API if the client, if our partner will be a city or other public organization. This price will be different, and I cannot quantify it now because we don't know that many requirements from such subject, but it is feasible and doable in a very short time.
So what kind of request are you expecting to get from the city to make this cost estimate for them? What
Yes.
Would you like to have from them?
Yes, the first step would be a consultation as this one to understand the city's needs, what they are looking for. You have mentioned mainly focus on the environment. Once we define these requirements, we will source and analyze data and visualize them in such form as you see it now in City Performer, or also it can be white labeled with let's say cities logo or other mark.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any other question? About SEPI, so you basically started an European project since you started to be active in several European countries. And which are the most responsive country on this kind of offers, where you are more strong?
Yes, well, our main market currently is Central Europe. It's equally divided among the 4 countries, which is Slovakia, Czech Republic, Poland, and also Austria. We have already partners in Germany and France, and in the Benelux countries. UK, we are expanding there, although London is included. And our goal, our objective for the next weeks and perhaps month, due to the pandemic, will be to expand to Italian and Spanish market as well.
Thank you very much. If there are no any other questions, I will thank you and we can close the meeting. But if there are any questions, please go ahead. So Daniele, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to give you the chance to illustrate your program, and your tools are quite interested, and maybe there will be other occasion to promote and to show what you have done, and maybe we can reschedule a meeting in 3-4 months. And sure, if there are any question, or everybody has your contact, so they can contact you directly, and we are happy to host you the next time if you want.
Thank you very much.
So I will close the meeting. Thank you very much to everybody, and we will meet the next time when we will show other international product as this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All the best.